Hey YouTube, InfectedXenon here, coming at you guys with another episode of Card Thought. Spellbook Judgment Day, yeah. Hopping on everyone's bandwagon here and thought I'd do this card. Give my intake on it, give Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki's intake on it. And, yeah, let's read its name. Spellbook Judgment Day, and I think they may have misspelled it. I think it should be called that. But then again, I'm no professor, so, yeah. Let's read. It's a quick play spell card. It's coming in Lord of Tachyon Galaxy. And I do want to say that it's going to be a secret slash ultimate. But then again, happens. It's only a common in Japan, so that's ridiculous. Like, if you ask me, Japanese always get everything easier. And I said Japanese, really weird. But you're going to have to bear with it, so let's read its effect. During the end phase of this turn, this card was activated. So you can just chain it end phase, or main phase too, I guess. Add Spellbook spell cards from your deck to your hand, except Spellbook Judgment Day to the number of spell cards activated this turn. It doesn't have to be Spellbook spell card, just have to be spell cards. So if you use Upstart Goblin, Pot of Duality, Tune Table of Contents, you still get to add one Spellbook card for that. After this card's turn, then you can special summon one spellcaster type monster from your deck, whose level is equal or less than the number of spell cards added to your hand by this effect. You can only activate one Spellbook Judgment Day per turn. That's ridiculous. The fuck, Konami? Really? Alright, so here's some things off the wiki page because I'm, smart enough, and I am citing it that it is from there, so no one be like, I got this from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki page, you're not original, bro. Just so you guys can hear what some professional, quote-unquote, takes on it, or some user-edited ones, and then I can tell you what I think of this card. By the way, it makes spellbooks like tier 1, tier 1.5. To get the best use of this card, activate Spellbook of Secrets and or Spellbook of Power to search out and use the other Spellbook spell cards. After you use this card, then use Spellbook of Masters to search again. Other spell cards such as Wonder Wands, Upstart Goblin, and 1-day Piece can also increase the number of Spellbook spell cards you can search during the end phase and the strength of the summon spellcaster monster without losing card advantage. So as you see, I kind of brushed up on that topic. You can use any random spell card and get its effect off. You can even use Ukazi and get its effect off. If you manage to activate 3 or more spellbook cards after this card resolves, you can special summon one Justice of Prophecy with this card's effect during the end phase with her effect. With this card's effect during the end phase. Pause. With her effect, because it's still the end phase, you can banish her to add another spell card plus a high level spellcaster, preferably High Priestess of Prophecy, from your deck to your hand, in addition to the 3+ spellbook spell cards you get from this card's effect. In total, you'll obtain 5 cards to use during your next turn. The quick play spell card can be used to dissuade your opponent from activating any spell cards they've used early their turn, as it will let you special summon a monster and add spell cards to your hand during the end phase. If they do against decks that use a lot of spell cards per turn, such as Dark World, Six Samurai, or even other prophecy decks, this forces them to choose the better of two evils, similar to Max C. If your opponent, this is a different one. If your opponent activates even one spell card after this card resolves, you can special summon one Stoic of Prophecy from your deck. This card's effect will give you a level 3 Prophecy monster if it is sent to the graveyard for any reason, including for tributes and synchro summons. This can help get rid of dead draws caused by drawing Reaper of Prophecy, Emperor of Prophecy, or Prophecy Destroyer, or by having a tribute ready to help summon them when your turn starts. So yeah, some really cool thingies and bobbers. Now let's read some rulings on it in the OCG. That's all they got. This card does not start a chain during the end phase, so I guess it's just activated during the end phase. Activating the effect of a spell card does not count for the number of spell cards activated after this card resolves. So it has to be before. They have to activate this at the end of it, I guess. This card does not count itself for the number of spell cards, which is obvious. And especially summoning a monster with this effect is optional, therefore Solemn Warning is not possible against this. Because, Solemn Warning would negate the effect that does, but it's optional, so they don't know if you're going to do it or not, so it wouldn't be allowed. And then just some trivia, because I always love trivia. This card is based on the Tier 8 card, Judgement, the 20th of the Major Arcana. The art of this card closely resembles the Seraph, described in the Bible, which is kind of cool. Empress of Prophecy, Heron of Prophecy, and Reaper of Prophecy appear in this card's artwork. Right there. The colored wings and the crest depicted in the card's artwork may refer to the other spellbook cards. So these can refer to Spellbook of Power, Spellbook of Wisdom, Spellbook of Eternity, Fate, Life, Black and Gray for Spellbook of Master, and C in the middle for Spellbook of Secrets. So what do I think? This card is broken. So it's like a Rhoda on roids. If this card does not get hit in September, I do not know what Konami is thinking. Not only do I not know what they're thinking for even releasing this card in general, but what the freak? Come on, Konami. This can even be on the broken or bluffing segments, which it probably will be on the later day when it's actually released. But for now, it's just a card thought because it hasn't been released yet. And like this card is just broke. It like makes spellbooks are good. Like spellbooks are right now tier 2, but this makes them like jump over that tier 2. They're just like, yo, scoot your ass over, guys. Yeah, other decks, yo, scoot your ass. Alright, I'm here. I'm in the top of the leader brackets, guys. So Gommel, if you don't have like Dark Bribe or something, you're fucked. So yeah. Solemn Judgement needed as well. You're gonna need to start main decking like 3 Dark Bribes and Droll and Lockbird and all that good stuff. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below on a broken or bluffing scale, even though it's not that, on a card thought scale or Xenon scale, I guess it'll be called. It's like a 9-10. So yeah, pretty nasty. InfectedXenon out.